Take cover! Taking fire!
Hey, what's going on, everybody? So you finally downloaded Warzone because your friends won't shut up about it, but now you're completely lost. Getting destroyed every match and having no idea what you're doing. Perfect. This is exactly the video for you. Look, we've all been there. Opening up the game for the first time, getting shot from who knows where, and wondering why everyone else seems to move like they're on crack while you feel stuck in quicksand. In this complete guide, I'm taking you from absolute bot, someone who can play the game, to mid-tier sweaty players, someone who gives pros a problem. We're covering everything from installations and settings that the pros use to your first loadout to actually winning gunfights, instead of instantly getting sent to the gulag. By the end of this video, you know exactly what and how to set up your game for success. Navigate the map like you've been playing for months and actually help your teammates instead of being dead weight. And most importantly, get that first win that keeps you coming back. No fluff, no fillers, just straight up everything I wish someone had told me when I first started. So grab a drink, get comfortable, and let's turn you from a bot into a problem for other players. Let's get into it. You've installed Call of Duty on your PS5. You go right into it and open the main page. This is what you see. We then sit back Call of Duty Black Ops, which is the multiplayer, and Warzone, where you have the big map and the small map. Then you also have what you call Warzone Bootcamp. This is where you want to be. Warzone Bootcamp as a beginner, right? You're still trying to learn the ropes of the game, and Warzone Bootcamp is where you actually learn the ropes of the game. You know, you need to understand everything that comes with the game, and it kind of details what you need to be doing there. It gives you the game's objective and it teaches you how to be in the circle and also, fight with opponents, So when you just start up the game, this is where you want to be. Warzone Bootcamp, and it's the second to the last. So let's load it up and see what is inside. So before we get into the main game, let's look at the icons at the top. And you can see play, you can see iTrip, which is like the battle pass event. You could also see weapons, right? You could also see events. Barrack is where you want to check your stats. And I've gone straight up to settings just to make sure that I know what my pad setup looks like. You all obviously want to know what you want to press in terms of shooting, in terms of movement, and this is where you come. You go to the right top corner, you go to settings, and you see controller, and you come here. Then you see how to aim, how to change your stance, how to interact with objects, switch weapons. That's triangle for me. Then fire weapons, which is R1 for me. Then aim down sights, I'll show what aim down sight means in the actual game. And little weapons, little equipment, actually tactical equipment. Sprint, which is to run. The melee, right? And marking locations. Cycle scorch streak and fire mode. Right, so when you start up the game, you want to know what this is. Before you actually start it, you want to know what this is about. You can write it down somewhere or have like a screenshot of it on your phone so you know what you're getting into when you're actually in the game, because there's tendency to forget some of the buttons, but over time you get used to it and it becomes muscle memory. Right, so I think I would go to default settings right now, because that's what you guys are probably going to see when you load up the game. So So yeah, that's that. I've gone to default, and you see that what you're seeing on the screen is similar to what you would see on yours, especially if you're using a PS5. I use a PS5, and that's what is easy for me to showcase, obviously. So yeah, these are other settings you want to check. You can pause this video, and take it step by step. For movement behavior, you want to do either slide only or hybrid. Hybrid is for more advanced players, but slide only is easier. Is a movement where like you slide and move. It's actually a good way to like beat your opponents, or move away from opponents. So yeah, the other settings are on the screen. You can pause it and do what I've done. I'm actually going to do a settings video later down the line. That's not the objective of this video. The objective of this video is just for you to see what you're supposed to do when you load the actual game, and the settings you need to do before you actually load the game. So yeah, these are the objectives for the game, which is the bootcamp mission. And I've actually played it before, so you see I've completed some of the objectives. Those are the objectives you want to also complete when you're playing the game. So let's load the main game and see what it feels like. So as you can see, the game is actually loading, searching for a match. 33 ms pings. The 33 ms ping shows the distance of where you are currently, your main address, your house address, to where the server is. There are different servers located in different parts of the world, and the 3ms shows I am not too far from the server I just logged into. Right, so you're looking for more players in the bootcamp. You're going to be paired with other players, and they are your teammates, right? I think it's about 4 players. That's the ideal thing. It's more of a quad settings, right? You have trios, you have duos, then you have solos if you want to play alone. But the bootcamp, since you're trying to learn, you'll be paired with other guys if available, or you can actually turn off the settings and I think get into it on your own if you really feel like you don't need teammates, right? So we're loading the game and we're going into it straight away, and you're going to always start off the game, jumping out of the aircraft, right? So very cool. So once the game loads up, you're obviously going to be in the aircraft and you see different people trying to jump off the aircraft. You too would have to jump off the aircraft. When you jump off the aircraft, you try and see where your teammates have marked on the map, or you actually go anywhere you want. You can go anywhere you want by looking at the map and choosing a particular position. You want to ping that location, then move to the place, right? You pull up your parachute if you want to take a minute to know where you're going, or you glide and pull it when you're close to the ground, right? So you want to enter the first building, you get to loot up as much as possible or get smacked by sweaty player, right? This guy is not supposed to be here because it's obvious he knows what he's doing. The way he shot that character shows he's a really good player and shouldn't be in Warzone Broker. When you see players like that, you report them because they shouldn't be there, right? I'm doing this because I'm trying to make a video for people that are starting up, you know, in the game, right? So they send you to the gulag. Gulag is just like a prison where you fight to come out, to come back to the main game and help your teammates, right? So we're just playing around there. The main gulag fight is there, right? So you wait for your turn. So you guys have seen what happened in the intro video, and I'm definitely gonna lose this gulag fight. You shouldn't be losing your gulag fights actually. So you take your time, be patient. He threw like a smoke. I threw my smoke, and he threw a Molotov. I mean, I missed all my shots because I had no aim assist because of the smoke. and he hit all his shots, right? And I'm dead. So that's the end of this game for me. We're definitely going to show other gameplays, in this video. But yeah, this is what happens at the gulag, right? So when you see this, you know what to do. Win your gulag fights.
Ahí te escucho perfecto. Está pidiendo el retiro.
So we're gonna go right into this game. As you can see, I'm trying to disconnect from the audio because my teammates is not speaking English. You could actually disconnect from the communication system for your teammates, especially when you're playing with randoms and they are not speaking English. So I just took myself out of that communication channel, and yeah, let's get into it. I'm gliding right now. I'm trying to land where my teammate are pinged, and as you can see, the yellow ping. So we're trying to get uh, loots, and I picked up a revive, a self revive. That's the white and green thing, right? You need to pick that up when you see it. If you don't have it, when you get down, that's something you use to bring yourself back up. It's just like an injection that you take, and it gives you, the power to get back up, right? So we take it as that. I'm trying to loot more and get an SMG and an AR, right? Yeah. So I have two ARs right now at the moment. That's long range guns. I think I'm still looking for a SMG gun, right? So SMG is for close range, close quarter fights, right? When you're inside a building, you want to use your SMGs. You see it when you're loading up your screen for weapons, right? So I'm trying to loot as much as possible, get cash, get guns, right? So finally got an ASMG gun, and we can focus at the task at hand, which is to make sure that I'm in the circle. You can see on the map, there's like a red thing showing on the map, meaning that the circle is close to me, right? And you can see that line that draws across the map is showing you where the next circle is going to go. So you can zoom out of the map by pressing the map button and see where you are currently in terms of the map. I'm just going to be looting around to get as much cash as possible. And I've seen a free kill, and I'm going to take that one, right? So I have one kill. You can see it at the top right corner of the screen before this guy tried to chow me, right? So we're not backing down from any fights. You shoot when they shoot you, right? So when you see anybody, you shoot first, even though it's not even though you think it's your teammate, you shoot first, right? That's the aim of this game, right? So I'm going to get high ground here at the moment so I could see what's going on across the map, right? I've just noticed my teammate has been killed. When you see that orange thing pop up on your screen, that means your teammate has been killed, right? So I just downed that guy. He was already down, but I had to finish him just in case his teammate is going to try and revive him, right? So that's something you can do in the game. When your teammate is down, you can revive them back too, right? So you don't need anything to revive them. It's just something automatic that you can do when you get close to your teammates when they're down. As you can see, I'm trying to make sure that I'm in a place of cover so I'm not seen by the people in the high-rise buildings, right? So while I navigate the map as well. So if you see a free kill, people coming out of the sky, you kill them as well because they will do the same thing to you if you're coming out of the sky as well. So when you're coming out of the sky, you want to jump down as fast as possible so people don't, shoot you down from the sky. So I'm trying to get high ground here. But I have to be careful because there might be someone in the building as well, right? So that's the spring mine that I just pulled out, just in case anybody is coming into the building, they hit the spring mine and they probably die, right? So that's the intention, right? So I'm going to climb this ladder and I'll be at the top side of the building. So I have good visuals of what's going on below me, right? So the circle there, as you can see on the map, I'm close to the circle. That's why you can see I'm dying because the circle is close to me. So you want to be as far as possible from the circle or avoid the circle as much as possible. But in the process of trying to escape from the circle, you have to also make sure that you are not seen, You know, I just went back to pick up what you call a plate, right? A plate is what you use to protect yourself, and it's shown at the left side of the map, that blue thing close to your name. As you can see, Batman JK has like 3 blue plates. That's what it means, you know. So, and I have extra plates, right? So you want to pick up as much plates as possible, you know, to always, you know, plate up when you're down on plates, because plates is what protects you from. It's like a body shield that protects you when you get shot. You know, if you don't have plates, you die faster, right? So I just picked up a sniper rifle. No, but actually this is the marksman rifle. But for the sake of this video, we'll take it as a sniper rifle. I'm trying to gun that guy from that building. Obviously, he spotted me and he was trying to kill me as well. So I tried to hide underneath that cover, right? So you keep hiding as much as possible whilst, you know, also plating. If you don't plate, you die. You can see the gas is taking my plate, right? So as it's taking my plate, you have to always be mindful of that. You put more plates. If you get run out of plates, you have to find plates, right? As you can see here, I ran out of extra plates, so I'm going to be extra careful to make sure that I get more plates, whilst also killing people around me. That's the objective of the game, right? So you have to be able to multitask in this game by doing all these things together. Because I don't have a plate and I just have 1 plate on my body right now, as you can see on the blue thingy close to my name. I entered this building, so I'm able to find plates, right? I could hear some people around me, so I'm a bit paranoid here, and I don't have plates. So I'm not going to be aggressive because I don't have plates, right? So I'll take my time, open more boxes, hoping to find plates, right? So I'm not sure if there are 2 people beside me or just 1, right? So I'm going to be very careful. I can't say anything, so I'm going to take high ground in the hopes that I see plates, right? So they just tried to throw like a bomb inside the building because they are aware that I'm in the building as well. So, but looking at the map, there's no point for me to rush right now. The circle is a bit far away from me, and I can do my thing from here. I just gunned down that guy with my sniper rifle, and I'm aware that his teammates is in that building. You could always see enemy pings on the map as well, right? So earlier on, I'd seen like an enemy ping on the map, and I was sure there were 2. So my teammate just popped what you call a UAV. As you can see, that white thing, you know, moving on the map, you know, more like yeah, is that means your teammate has popped like a UAV, right? And UAV shows you location of your enemies. And I can see that guy is still there, so I'm gonna try and gun him down as well. First miss. Yeah, let's end it now. Yeah, we're done with him. So I'm sure that there's nobody there. I can come down, try and get some more plates, right? Open up the boxes as much as possible. And plate up if you get plates, right? So you can see I just have 1 plate on my body, and I need extra plates. I've gotten 1 now, and I've been able to plate up with 1 extra plate, right? So you keep moving, make sure you're in circle. You know, you can move with your teammates if you want to, or you could move alone as I'm doing right now. You don't have to use a sniper rifle. You could use a normal AR that, you know, has faster fire rates, right? So sniper rifles are good for distance fights, and I like them, you know, in big maps, right? So, and this is a big map, you know. The Warzone boot camp is the big map. So yeah, as you can see, the gas keeps taking my plate, and I have to plate up. I could hear that guy coming from around the corner, so I pre-aimed. Pre-aiming is when you ADS down before, you know, you see the person you want to shoot, your opponent, right? So I'm shooting, staying away from the gas, you know, which is the objective of the game. Make sure the gas doesn't kill you and kill people that are not on your team, right? So I just realized that my teammate has been killed, and I'm trying to kill the guy that I think killed my teammate, right? So unfortunately, that was the guy that actually killed my teammates, and he also killed me as well. So yeah, that's so sad. And yeah, so we got close to the end game, but we definitely did not win this game. And the objective of the game is to win. So let's move on to the next, clip and see what happens. Right. So I'm going to be showing the different clips because I'll be talking about different things. Different things are going to happen in different clips, right? So yeah, we talked about movement, gas, how you should kill. This guy actually won. I was close to winning. If I could just stay alive. The guy that killed me was the guy that won the game. So yeah, that's that for this video, for this clip, and we'll break more, about the game in the other clips, that we're going to be breaking down. So we're gonna go straight into the next clip, and this time I'm paired with just one teammate, and I'm gonna leave it because I'm definitely more advanced, and I'm okay fighting, two or more people at the same time because especially at this level in Warzone bootcamp. But if you happen to be paired with just one teammate, you could back out and wait for you to be matched with three other players so that the game is a bit fair for you. You're just tying off and you want as many help as possible, right? So I don't need too much help at the moment. So I'm going to be landing on my own. I'm not even trying to land with my teammates. As you can see, I'm gliding. I'm going to put my parachute when I'm close to landing, right? So I'll put my parachute, enter the building, loot as much as possible, open the boxes, and I've been given a spring mine. You can see it highlighted, and I've put a spring mine and put it at the door just in case someone is trying to push me. When someone is trying to push you means that someone is trying to come kill you, right? So I'm trying to get my guns as fast as possible. I have a shotgun, that's a shotgun, and an SMG. The SMG is called the PPSH, right? So there's a sniper rifle there, and I'm gonna pick it. I don't want two SMGs, right? So there's a sniper rifle, and I have a PPSH, right? So let's try and loot around this area, right? So in big maps, you want to loot and pick contracts. Contracts are always highlighted on the map. You either pick a contract and do the contract so you can get more money, right? So I'm gonna keep looting. I switch my sniper rifle for an AR, and because I want a quick fire rate gun, right? So or a high fire rate gun. So that is you shooting the gun, right? I ADS and no ADS. I just wanted you guys to see that. That's why I did that. So I'm doing a voiceover on the videos, and this is not actual live commentary. So I'm just making voiceovers on this video so I could break it down as much as possible. I dived into that window. You learn about diving into a building or the concept of diving, in the game. Right. So I'm actually trying on hybrid at the moment. I used to only use slide to cancel, slide only, but I'm trying to use hybrid. My teammate has finally come join me because he wants to pair up with me. Right. So your teammates will try to join you sometimes if they feel you know what you're doing. So I'm gonna gun this guy out of the sky because free kills are always nice to have. Right. So I think that's my first kill, and this person was trying to kill my teammates. This is me trying to res my teammate. So this is what I meant in the previous clip when I said you try and help your teammates get back up. So my teammate was almost dying. I helped him back up. Right, that's what you do. So more looting. my teammate has popped a UAV. You can see it just showed on the screen, and the UAV will show pings of enemies, right? So we could see where enemies are, and they were very close to us. My teammate is going to push that. All right, so I'm going to be assisting him by staying, behind cover and also gunning them down. He's killed both of them, and that's fine. So this is what you call a buy station, and in buy station you can buy different things. Yeah, I'm trying to buy a gas mask just in case the gas comes close, and I don't have enough money. You can see the money attached close to your name there by the right, close to where you have like your shield or your plate, right? I'm still trying to loot so I can get as much money as I can get while staying in the circle, right? As you can see, the white line on the map is the circle, and I'm just at the border of the circle, right? So I'm watching to see if there's anybody close to us as well, so I can kill. You want to get as many kills as possible, right? That gives you more points so that you can level up, right? You start off at level 1, and I think the final level is Prestige Master 1000, right? So when you see people with Prestige Master, they've been playing the game for a long time. So you want to rank up as fast as possible by getting kills like that. Yeah, I just bought a gas mask and maybe a munition box. A munition box is a box that contains, extra bullets, extra lethal and tactical equipment, right? So I'll make a video on lethal and tactical later down the line. Lethal comprises of things that you can use to kill people, like a grenade, and tactical is more like something that you can use to navigate, helping yourself on the map, right? Like smoke grenade, concussion grenades, and the likes thereof. As the game goes on, you learn about the type of guns that you have. There's what you call meta guns, right? Meta guns, and meta guns are guns that are currently the best guns in the game, right? There are different websites where you can get the meta weapons for Call of Duty. So you could just easily Google how website that shows best meta on Call of Duty Warzone, and you get one, right? And if you actually do want one, you can comment in the comment section, and I would actually give you one that I use. Can't remember it off the top of my head right now. So yeah, you want to gun down as many people as possible that are falling out of the sky, and win your one-on-one battles as well. So the gun I'm currently with is called the SOG, and it has a high fire rate as well. So I'm going to get into this vehicle just for the fun of it, and I'm hoping to carry my teammates if he's willing to join me, so we can traverse the map as fast as possible. So I'll notice people shooting at my teammates here, and I'll try and give him a bit of cover whilst putting myself, in front of enemy line. I stopped here to pick him up, and I'm hoping he has, the wits to know that he's supposed to join me, or else he's dead. All right, so we're going to move on from the map. You can drive vehicles on the map. It's an easier way of, navigating the map and moving across the map as fast as possible. All right, you can also use vehicles to kill people. I will try and do that here, but I don't think I was able to do that. But you can use vehicles as a form or a tool to kill people on the map. I'm being shot, but I'm seeing like a freebie. I tried to kill him. I was not able to. My teammate came down. He's gonna try and kill the freebie. Let's just hope he doesn't die. They've killed my teammate, right? So I'll try and kill him as well. Mind you, I'm being shot. This is a really good player as well. I'm taking cover because I'm being shot from the high-rise building, right? Still being shot. But I have to make sure I kill this guy. So let's get back into the vehicle. Someone is shooting me again at the right. I'm going to try and enter the vehicle. I'm probably dead yet. Okay, so I reach out that, and luckily I was able to win that gunfight. I should have died there, but we live to fight another day. My teammate has won his gulag, or is about to win his gulag, I think, and come back, right? He's going to go into the gulag, like I said in the earlier clip, because he has not died before. If you die once, you go to the gulag. You come out of the gulag, you die again, and that's the end of the game for you. Especially when resurgence disables, right? That's what you call resurgence. And once it disables, you're not coming back. That's what it means. So whenever you hear resurgence disable, you want to stay alive as much as possible. So this is me picking up a loadout, right? You want to set your loadout with the guns that you like. Obviously, you could watch videos on YouTube where they will show you the loadouts you should pick and what you should put in your loadout. Especially the metal guns are what you want to have in your loadout. I picked up my loadout gun and I'm using the overkill, right? So overkill allows you to have two really good long range weapons like the AR weapons and SMG, like I said, right? You could always Google what an SMG is or an AR if you do not know. I'm going to try and get that kill, the guy that landed earlier. I can hear him around, but he's definitely not on this building. You want to look as for free kills as much as possible. This guy just killed my teammate, so I have to do the same to him. I have to kill him back. The circle is very close to me, as you can see on the map, and I have to try to get away from the circle. I saw some guys at the right hand side, so I'm trying to get cover just so they don't see me. I heard that guy, and I'm gonna try and see if I can win this fight. Nah, he's definitely a better player than me, and he has killed me again. So we're not able to get the dub here, but we've been able to see what the loadout is, been able to see what the buy station is, and what you can do on the buy station. All right, so let's see if we're going to be able to get the dub in this play. As usual, you're coming down from parachute, gliding right now. Hit the location on the land. Putting down my parachute to land. The normal that I try and kill him with my pistol. You always have a pistol when you snipe. He was supposed to kill me, but we're both so I'm able to kill him. Right, so I'm getting my guns. I have a Krieg, which is currently the meta, and I can hear people around. So I'm going to try and play it up. I picked up the HDR, which is a sniper rifle, and I have a Krieg, right? I can hear someone in my building, so I am pre-aiming the stairs just in case he comes into the building. That will give me like a easier way to kill him, right? So he's gone real quick. Don't miss your shots. You don't want to miss your shots. So you want to always look at enemy pings on the map. When you kill someone, his teammates might just be beside you. So once you see the pings pop up, red dots on your map, that means you should either run, or reposition so you could get the next knock, not killing the next teammate. Try out as many weapons as you can get. So the one that will kill you. That is a SWAT gun. I've ended up picking the AR Max and my long range gun, which is the sniper. So I'm looking for free kills as usual. Try and hit your own shot. How do you hit your shot? You aim down sights, aim at the person, and shoot. Right? That was pretty right. Okay, I hit that. Good shot. Not able to get a finish. You run and try and get that finish, right? So this movement I'm doing is me taking off, bringing out my melee weapon and running, right? It helps you run faster. My teammate is doing the job there by finishing my kill. Alright, I probably have just 1 kill or 2 kills at the moment. Okay, I have 2 kills at the moment, and I'm going to loot the body of the guys I killed so that I can have plates and more bullets. Whenever you kill somebody, you want to loot their body so you can get more bullets. I could see the enemy team that were shooting my teammates, and I came back out to help him. This is what you call a recon flyover, right? So you want to bring this out so it gives you pings of where your enemies are at. So you fly this drone and it will show you where the enemies are. That white marker there shows there's an enemy in that building, but I heard someone flying close to me, so I had to leave that to focus on the closer enemy. Good shots. That's what good shots look like. I'm going to take this vehicle and move across the map. When you see big vehicles like this, they're harder to take down, so you can easily get into the vehicle and move across the map. Alright, I'm going to try and go to a buy station so I could buy a UAV. Alright, so I don't think we bought a UAV in any of the videos, so we'll see what that looks like. As a buy station, it opens up. I bought a UAV on, see where the enemies are at, and what else? That's what you call a precision airstrike. And precision is just like you calling in the Air Force to come help you shoot at targets, right? Throw like a missile on targets. So I bought a precision which is 6,000. UAV is 6,000. A cluster strike is I think 4,000 in the map currently. It changes and it varies over time. So I'm trying to move to where I saw an enemy ping, and I just noticed they've killed my teammate. You can see that orange marker showing my teammate was dying. Right, so I used the vehicle to kill the enemy, and I noticed someone shooting my vehicle. They're trying to look for him. Played up as well. I think the other person beside me tried to look at the two people shooting at me, so I was most likely gonna die. Good thing I escaped from there. We reposition and get ready for them. So I'm using the precision in that area. So I probably knock one of them and I'm able to kill the other person. Let's see if I'm able to knock anybody with precision. He's still shooting at me. You can see shot missed and the precision was of no help, right? I didn't put it in the right location. This person is actually really trying to kill me. So I'm going to get back into my vehicle for cover just in case they are two. I can see him. He's in the open field. Don't be like him. Don't be open like this. Especially when someone is driving a vehicle. You want to avoid vehicles as much as possible, enemy vehicles. Once you hear enemy dropping into the air, that means someone is dropping close to you. You could always, look into the sky and gun down the person. I'm trying to stay within the circle. That's why I'm driving towards this area. Right? I can hear gunshots around me. So, you can see. Once you're shot at, try and get cover as much as possible. As you can see, two people. Let's see if I can use my sniper rifle to gun them. Good shots. And kill the first person. Let's try and see if we can kill the second person whilst having cover. As usual, play it up every time. Reload your weapon every time. Plating up every time, reloading your weapon every time. Those are staples. You have to do them every time. Ahead and pre-aimed. Alright, so that person trying to land. My bullets will finish. Let's try shoot with the sniper rifle. So I'm able to get that kill. So I have what you call a gas mask, right? When you have a gas mask, you can stay with inside the gas that is pushing you on the map for a short time. Think about 2 minutes, right? Or a minute. So I bought a gas mask in the buy station. I picked one from everyone, right? So when you have that, you can stay inside the gas for a longer period. You won't die and you won't lose plates. So loadout is dropping out again. Remember, before you enter the game, you want to set your loadout weapon, right? You pick your loadout weapon. You can always Google or you search on YouTube how to set your loadout, right? I'm probably going to make a video on that later down the line because this channel is basically for beginners, people that have never played the game, right? People that are coming into this game not knowing what they're going to do on the game because your friends definitely do not have the patience to teach you. They don't have enough time to even play the game themselves, talk less of trying to teach you when they're trying to have fun on a Friday night. So I'm shooting, killing, I'm moving across the map, which is the objective. I'm going to try and get my loadout gun because your loadout gun is definitely better than the guns you pick on the ground, right? Because you set it, with the right attachments. So that is a trophy system that I just picked. The trophy system helps you avoid airstrikes like precision airstrike, cluster, and when people throw termites, grenades and other things at you, tactical and little weapons at you. So when you see a trophy, you pick it up and deploy it, right? So it protects you. I'm using the recon drone as usual, trying to find where the location of the last enemy is at. We might finally get a dub, and let's see how it goes, or maybe not. So I'm trying to shoot at the vehicle to disable the vehicle. Make sure that vehicles you can disable it, right? So in this game, my teammate is still alive and we just have one person left, right? So you can see on the top right corner, three the first part shows the amount of players left. The second part shows how many teams are left, and the third part shows how many kills I have. Right? So yes, finally get the win, and it's always a good feeling winning your first Warzone bootcamp win, and many other wins are going to come in the Resurgence map, the BR map, and so on. Right, so this is what it looks like to win, and enjoy it as much as possible. If you don't understand some things about the game, you can write in the comment section, and I'm going to definitely help you out if I can. So you can search on YouTube for other videos as well. But I noticed nobody has really talked about, the actual gameplay in the game and how to navigate it as an actual beginner. So if you like this video, comment down below and like, so that every other beginner can see this video and know what to do. Cheers guys, and see you in my next video.